All right. Good afternoon. Good late morning, early afternoon. If it was about food, it would be brunch time, if you know what I mean. These socks aren't mine. We end up with so many socks, like kids' friends, yada yada yada. So these are not mine. So I'm holding them to ransom for a sum of money not yet disclosed. So if these are your socks, all right, they're mine now unless you pay me a substantial amount of money, right? Now, this is a light-hearted look. This is a program on TV called Four Corners, right, in Australia, right? 6 years ago, it's about the pyramids, right? Aired 6 years ago, 4.7 million views. Now, this is not about the people. It doesn't matter what the names are. This is not about the people. It's about the flow of information. It's about the BS. And it amazes me that this person, this guy called John, it's not about the people. It doesn't matter. A guy called John from the UK, bit of a lad. He reckons he's sussed out Pyramid Giza. It's got it all worked out. And he's talking, they're crawling through the pyramid. They've already, where it's about 14 something minutes long, and we are going to start it at minute 11. And we're not even going to go right to the end. It's about 2 minutes we're going to listen to. He's just crawled through Pyramid Giza, coming up with all of this crap. Oh yeah, they did this there and they did that there, and this is why that, oh, that's the king's freaking signature there. And the presenter is obviously taking it hook, line and sinker. This is the bit that I don't get. Why is it people cannot recognise horseradish, impossible horseradish? Right, we're going to pick it up. They've just come out of the pyramid. He's, done the rounds, explained his theory. Bullshit. And then this is the exchange, right?
Every stone means something to me now. It's very moving, actually. Very moving indeed.
Our next step back in time is down to the nearby limestone quarry, where the ancient workers also left their mark. Master craftsmen at work on a masterpiece.
So how did they physically get the rock from here to the pyramid?
They built this enormous ramp. The great thing is that you can get half a dozen men and a lot of water, stick a stone on mud, and you can slide it like ice.
So they were rock haulers from way back.
Rock haulers and loving it, apparently, what I gather.
So what about this idea that these were slaves who had to work these quarries, that they weren't willing workers at all?
No, this is a work of passion, I think.
Passion!
This is passion we're looking at here. The sheer integrity of this work, the purity, the...
Could you give us a definition of integrity? I'm not sure you should be talking about integrity right now.
Nobody gets... If you're working the hundredths of an inch, it doesn't help with somebody whacking you on the back.
At the height of construction, there were...
But this is the bit. This is the bit, right? He's just showing her around, like, he's claiming knowledge that cannot be known. Know how I feel about that. That is what is wrong with this world. People are claiming knowledge that cannot be known. But why aren't the people listening to that knowledge going, hang on, that sounds like Mickey Mouse to me. This is what I don't understand. What has happened? This is the bit. Now listen, now he's done the bit, taken her around, and now this is her part of the program.
25,000 men building the pyramid, and John's also discovered they made it far more quickly than first thought.
On average, these stones each weigh 2.5 tons. There's just over 2 million of them, each chiselled to fit the other, a bit like a jigsaw puzzle if you like. It's precise, intricate work, but there was also a building frenzy going on here. The ancient Egyptians were laying these enormous stones, 2 of them, every 3 minutes. Now, they slowed down a little bit as they got towards the top.
Did they? They slowed down when they got to the top. Slack asses. Now this is the bit I don't get. Now, it's like, it's her not her program, but she's the host. And did she not for 1 second, she sat on a 2.5 ton stone going, yeah, so da-da-da-da, and they were laying 2 of these every 3 minutes. She sat on one, copper hand tools. Why is there no, John, hang on, come here a minute. How did they, this is what I'm not understanding. It's almost as if people are just bouncing along in neutral and nobody's paying attention to the details of what is being spoken about. It goes for a lot of things. Shit, if you listen to some of the freaking stories about the speed of light and the way it works, but it's almost like people are just open vessels without any capability of breaking the information down and finding the holes in it. Why? This isn't about who, it's about the way it played out. This is what's wrong. People are claiming knowledge that cannot be known, just everywhere. The sky and the universe, right? But the stuff they're coming out with is obviously horseradish. Why is it that the general population cannot work out that it is horseradish when it's obviously horseradish? It's not even 50-50. Some of this stuff is just garbage. So why? This is the problem. People, it's the common sense thing. I don't even know if it gets to the stage of common sense. It's just like information is going into people's heads. They're not processing it, but they're just believing it and then relaying it onto someone else. And then when somebody like me or others come along and go, yo, hang on, no, that's wrong, they get the shits. You've not processed the information. Like Pyramid Giza, 100,000 Abraham's main battle tanks, 25,000 Egyptians. If you process those 2 numbers, if you process them properly, right there you will realize that it's an impossible task. It's logistically impossible. So what is it about the 100,000 Abraham's main battle tanks and the 25,000 Egyptians that people are not, can you not put these 2 numbers together to see how impossible this task is? Anyway, that's all I wanted to, I heard this, I just listened to this stuff and I struggle. Where is everybody's heads? What's going on? It's like everybody's in Disneyland or something, along with Mickey Mouse. Anyway, all right, just a bit of light-hearted stuff. 2 stones every 3 minutes, and she's repeating it without going, hang on, John, come here a minute. Proper geezer, innit? All right, later.